Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today I'll be demonstrating how to create these buttercream dahlias. This is my interpretation of how to go about it. I hope it's easy enough for you guys to follow along. But to begin, I'm going to create the cake. So I have my 6-inch, it's been stacked and crumb coated. I'm going to apply my final layer of frosting in buttercream. And I've used just a few drops of teal by Chef Master to get it this particular shade. Once you've covered the outside, take a frosting scraper, smooth out the sides, and then gently bring that top lip towards the middle of the cake. Once it's nice and finished, pop it into your fridge to set completely, and in the meantime we can work on our buttercream dahlia flowers. You'll need a floral nail and some square baking paper pieces. You want to stick it to the nail with a little bit of buttercream and then create a small round dollop. At the very top you're going to take your little chrysanthemum petal, I like to call it. I'll have the number of this piping tip in the description box. Create 3 really tight ones right on the top of your circular dollop. From here you want to create about 2 to 3 rows around that, really nice and tight. Notice how I'm angling the piping tip almost straight up. When you finish your little middle row of a medium pink, start on the sides. As you work your way down that dollop, keeping all the petals nice and tight, you'll start to kind of angle your piping bag more on like a 45 degree. So the petals start to open up and they become wider at the base. Pop them onto a tray that'll fit in your freezer and freeze these for at least half an hour if you can. In the meantime, I've taken some green buttercream. I've cut just a teeny tiny piece out of the end of a piping bag and I'm working this line up the sides of the cake starting at the base. Don't worry if they're messy, you'll be covering these with the flowers anyway and the leaves, so the more, I guess, ragged they look, the more natural they'll look as well. Apply your flowers onto your buttercream cake with a little bit of buttercream behind. This will help to anchor them to your cake. And notice how easily I can handle these with my hands. They were in the freezer for long enough that the buttercream does not misshape to the touch. This is a leaf tip that I'm using here. Again, I'll make sure to leave all the numbers for the leaf tip in the description box. Sorry, for the piping tips. Work those leaves in between the flowers to fill in that space, and also create some along the leaves for added dimension and interest. I positioned the other 3 slightly lower to kind of frame the first batch of flowers that we applied, and then just 2 more on the other side to fill in the space. And you can just keep going around the cake until the whole cake is covered. Add your leaves and your dahlia style cake is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this cake decorating tutorial and give it a go. If you do, hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can check it out. Thank you so much for watching and we'll catch you again in the next one.